Hey, just want to give you a quick little update on the summer and then also some exciting things that are coming on the horizon from the development side. Summer was amazing. About 20+% more trips. The staff grew. It was an incredible summer. Not just numbers, but heart change. What the Lord did, He continues to blow me away with what He has in store, both on trail and for the incredible transformation amongst our staff. And so then kind of on some property stuff. So taking a step back, just for some context, when we put the plans together for the Grand Adventure in 2021, the whole idea was based around getting 2 cabins for client groups to be here, and then having space for our staff and enough dining space and food service space. And so the plans we put together that we prayed through, we felt like we were heading towards, all revolved around the lodge here that I'm sitting in becoming staff only, and clients having their own 2 buildings, and then the shop over across the way would become a food service hub. Well, in the last 24 months, as God does, He had different plans, and He has opened some doors for WayForward to continue to achieve the Grand Adventure, 1,000 people on trail per summer, but do it at a cheaper cost, with more land and a different vision for the property. And so instead of this building becoming a backstage building, this building becomes a front stage building. And God has opened the door for WayForward to purchase the neighboring 2 properties to the east. The only 2 properties that could be developed on that are touching the existing property. And one of them, a board member purchased a few years ago and always wanted WayForward to buy. And the second, we were approached about a month ago to purchase. And so without getting too deep into the details, those properties both have houses on them and would become male and female staff lodging. And we would not have to build another building. And so it would essentially go from a $2.6 million raise down to just under $2 million. So saving WayForward about 23%. And it would go from, instead of just 14 acres with everything here, it would go to 28 plus acres. And it's going to be a whole lot less work. Like, building here is incredibly difficult and it's expensive. And so we leased the 1 property this summer for Guy's staff, and it was awesome. The culture amongst our staff was the best it's ever been. And that led to it. And so we're excited about staff having a little more space on their own for this building to continue to be our center for hosting. It'll then give it room to expand our kitchen back into the east wing, expand the WayForward merchandise store back into the west wing, and continue to provide a premier experience from arrival to departure. And so, gosh, where we are right now is our hope is to close on the properties by year end. The properties alone are about 1.1 million of the raise. The rest is going to be renovations and things like that. And so our hope is to jump into that with as minimal as financing as possible. WayForward right now is debt free, and our hope is to continue to be good stewards of what the Lord has put in front of us. So will you join us in praying about that? Will you join us in praying about God opening doors? And will you pray personally about what that could look like for you and your family to be a part of this adventure with us? And so thanks for taking a few minutes to listen to what the Lord is doing here. Super excited about what happened here and what God has in store over the horizon.